And just keep walking straight.
Okay guys, quick, I think we've got about a minute and a half.
But he turns. Start off. Yeah. When you turn, when you sit in front of the back four again. Yourself. Pressure on him! Go! Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. The SJFA Personality of the Year Award is sponsored by someone very dear to my heart, my late maternal uncle who passed away in the August of 2018. Please can we recite Surah Fatiha for Marhum Qasim Jaffer. The Qasim Jaffer Personality of the Year Award is now an annual feature of the SJFA award ceremony. The recipient this year goes to someone who's been an integral part of both the youth and adult setup. He started as a coach for the under-14s, where he developed and managed the boys in the first year in the youth league. Not only was he a manager to the boys, but a mentor as well. An FA Level 2 coach who went on to be the captain for the first team. The Qasim Jaffer Personality of the Year Award for this year goes to Hussein Pirbhai Jr.
Assalamu alaikum dear viewers. My name is Muhammad Vauji, now fondly known to you all as Uncle Mo. Ideally I should be introducing myself in person. It would have been rude not to do so, but then a certain virus changed how we should live our lives. My involvement with the SJFA has evolved over 4 years, from coach to club secretary and now as the head of the club for the last 3 years. Alhamdulillah, it's been a pleasure to have been part of this journey and to get to know you all and the boys during the journey. Over the 4 years, the club has gone strength to strength. We are affiliated with the Middlesex FA and now a FA chartered club, and with a network of 40 qualified coaches taking the lead and providing on-point weekly training sessions to over 150 boys. Over a short period of time, we've been nominated for a number of awards, with the highlight being the recipient of the FA Award in 2018 at the Asian Football Awards. Not bad for a club that started out only just 5 years ago. When the current team started out in 2017, the key agenda was the development of the club, and I'm so pleased we have more than delivered on this front, having put the majority of our coaches through FA qualified courses. Investing in our coaches very quickly with making sure our boys played competitive football, and now we have more than 7 teams that play and enjoy competitive football in the Chiltern Church League. Just this year, our under-13s are now the winners of their league in the first year. What an achievement. Success is delivered collectively and best enjoyed together. I want to thank the current team for nothing but continuous support throughout my tenure. It really has been humbling to be part of this team and has delivered for good of the community. As a club, we are indebted to our coaches for their time and investment in our boys. We have a diversity of coaches, from the experienced to the youth coaches learning their trade. What they all have in common is the love of football and community service. It has been fantastic to see their energy at training and during the fixtures, and how the boys have reacted positively over the years. Thank you coaches for all your support during the last 3 years. There are so many other thanks I need to convey, from the SJ and Hujat leadership for supporting me on the vision we had as a team. We should not forget our sponsors who have supported us all the way through and made it financially easier. Finally, but more importantly, a big thank you to the parents with sticking by me, especially those shin pads. As always, there are times when the messaging from me, the team, was not how it was meant to be delivered. There are times when the tone could have been better. For that, I take full responsibility on behalf of the team and ask for your forgiveness during this blessed month. Finally, a big thank you to my family for their support and patience over the last 3 years.
Keep it moving! Keep it moving!
That's it, more goal, well played, more goal, excellent.
That's it, Amos!
Assalamu alaikum. In thinking about the year gone by for Tier 2, I wanted to start off by thanking all the parents for their commitment to bringing their children on time, the coaches specifically for helping set up, and most importantly, obviously the boys for working really hard. In going through what we did this year, we really worked towards a curriculum, and that meant every week we planned behind the scenes, working on what we would do that particular session. So it was technical elements that we were trying to work on, as well as how we would bring those technical elements together and formulate gameplay. So that would be things like ball passing, shooting, dribbling, etc. So we developed the curriculum in conjunction with tiers 1 and 3, which are the foundation phases, to try and make sure there's a smooth transition across the phases. And really the importance of that is to try and make sure that the boys at the beginning of their footballing careers are making sure that they're developing their technical abilities. Obviously, we couldn't have really developed this curriculum without the help of our external coach that we had called Samir Sahoni. So a really big thanks to him and the time and effort that he really dedicated and gave to us through the year. On the league front, we had one team in the league. It was the SJFA Under-7 Tigers team. They did really well this year. I mean, it was the first time they'd played league football. They're very young. So a really great big thanks to the boys for turning up on time, and also to Sadiq Marali and Mustafa Miraj who managed that team. I myself took a team for SJFA Under-9s, which is really a tier 3 team, but I managed that team because we pushed 3 or 4 boys up from my tier into that team, and they did really well. It was a difficult season for them, but they actually persevered and worked really hard. There were some good performances and they came through really well. This year's awards for Tier 2, we have 2 categories for the most valuable player, most improved player. From the younger boys, we have Rayhan Ali Dawji as the most valuable player, who's a key defender in the team, in the league teams, and has done really well. And then we have Nader Ali Rajwani, who is the most improved player. He's really gained in confidence and listens to instructions from the coaches really well, and he's a keen team player. And from the older boys in Tier 2, we have Isa Ali Jan Mohammed, who is the most valuable player. He's really got involved in the league match. He's been playing a year above himself, and he's really got bags of energy in midfield, so we gave it to him. And the most improved player was Yusuf Jafri. He's really got involved in the league matches again and has been crucial in defence, along with another key defender, Aman. So those are the awards for this year. So I just wanted to say finally thank you, and we'll be back, looking forward to having everyone back in September and working through the curriculum again next year, inshallah.
Salam all. First thing to say is to the boys, we miss you, we miss training with you, and we even miss tying up the laces on your smelly trainers, and we hope to see you soon. It's been a genuine pleasure to be the manager of the boys, dealing with our youngest players this year. In reviewing the year, the biggest change has probably been that we moved to a new pitch, out of the old hall and into the new AstroTurf pitch. And viewing the kids running onto that pitch, imagining that they're on the Old Trafford pitch or at the Bernabeu has been fantastic. The highlight of all the different experiences the boys have had is when an Arsenal and England disabled footballer came and showed us amazing skills. He has one leg, he's on crutches, but he can shoot and he can block, and he's an inspiration to us all. I hope parents have enjoyed the engagement through newsletters and feedback forms and our growth mindset first approach. It remains for me to thank my coaches, Coach Hassan, Coach Mohsin, Coach Sayed, Coach Mo Kareem and Coach Zain. Now, in terms of awards, the bit you've all been waiting for, I'm pleased to announce that because your progress, boys, has been amazing, all of you get awards and you'll be receiving your awards soon. Assalamu alaikum from me, and we'll see you soon, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum all. It's an honour, and I'm totally humbled to be here to receive the award of SJFA's Manager of the Year.
Bro, hang on a second. This is an award ceremony for the boys, not for the managers.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Uncle told me that if I win the league, I'd be receiving this award.
Hang on. Uncle, I'm sure we'll do something very special for you, but not right now.
Okay, you got this on camera.
I got this on camera.
We had approximately 20 to 25 boys turning up every week for training, of which 18 were registered for our league squad. Our aim this season was to use our introduction into league football as one where we could now start to take the next step into our footballing development and learn from the experience and the opportunity given to us by SJFA and the league. We simply wanted to make sure we gave a good account of ourselves and represented SJFA with a level of pride and honour. Well, we didn't only step into the unknown and learn, we also went unbeaten in the league for the whole season and won the league too. Every single player in the squad played their part in this success. They were all hungry to be part of this team, showing desire, determination, belief, with a spirit of togetherness shared between the players and coaches. Each one of them improved over the year. Well done, boys. Really proud of you. I'd like to firstly thank my coaches for putting up with me, bugging them week in, week out. Secondly, to the parents for the sacrifice and for the time that they give their children, bringing them to training and also to matches, and the continued support that they provide us all as a team. To the boys in my tier, thank you for your hard work, your desire, your determination, and above all, the akhlaq you show me and the coaches. And the trophies for the most improved player for Tier 5 this season goes to Abid Ravji. Well done, Abid. Well deserved. And that was a unanimous decision by myself and all of the coaches. So very well done. As a tier, we were all split for the Player of the Year for Tier 5. With a lot of debate, back and forth, and also some input from Uncle, it was decided to actually split this year's award and share it between two outstanding players. The awards, Tier 5 for this season, goes to Ali Doji and Ali Reza Hamir. Very well done, guys. You both deserve it, and every team needs players like these two players who are naturally born winners. So well done, very well deserved. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone involved. So first and foremost, the one team above, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the opportunity to give back to the community and also providing the facilities for the boys to play in. Second of all, the parents that have supported us in various ways throughout the year. Thank you very much. Third of all, the boys for turning up and making it enjoyable, the sessions and the matches, showing respect, turning up on time. It's been a great pleasure to be with you all this year. And last but not least, the coaches. If it wasn't for the coaches, we wouldn't have got through this year. I can't thank the coaches enough. Honestly, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have managed to even get through the season, let alone it be a success. So thank you so much for that. Under 11 most improved player, Asad Ali Bandari. Under 11 MVP, best player of the year, Dean Pirabai. Under 12's most improved player, Ali Abbas Ladda. And under 12's MVP, player of the year, Munsif Kaimali. Well done, boys. Keep up the hard work, and we'll see you soon, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. I won't take too much of your time. I know it's post-iftar pakora time. But on behalf of myself, Abbas Mopero, Shams Tomi, Maz Ghulam Hussain and Yasin Valji, I'd like to say to the players, I thank you very much for coaching you lot last season. Through many ups and downs throughout the season, more downs I'd probably say, the one thing that impressed us coaches was your belief, determination and desire to put it right week in, week out. I thank you very much for that, boys. It's very hard to turn up week in, week out after taking some defeats and some heavy defeats. Through many ups and more downs, one thing that impressed us coaches was your desire and determination to put it right week after week, whether it be in training or in matches. That is the standard requirement for an SJFA player, and I'm very proud to have coached you guys. I'd like to do the awards for the under-14s and the under-15s. Start with the most improved for the under-14s. This award goes to Abbas Asaria. MVP for the under-14s was Mohammed Mehdi Panju. We'll go on to the under-15s now. Under-15s most improved player was Kazim Ismail. MVP for the under-15s was Jamil Walji. Congratulations, boys. One thing I would like to say was that competitive spirit that you showed last season and the seasons before, make sure that you bring that into next season, and inshallah we'll see you on the pitch and ready to work them pakoras off.
It has been a great year for Tier 3. We're now training outdoors and we have a consistent attendance of 35 to 40 boys every week. The key focus for this year was on the fundamental techniques. This will give the boys an ability to play in competitive matches and make an impact, not only just taking part. This also gives them the ability to develop as they move up the tier and age groups. Tier 3 now has three teams in the External Saturday League. Due to an abrupt end of the season, they ended up with an impressive 5 wins and 1 loss. They also made it to the semi-final of the Cup, which unfortunately didn't go ahead. The most pleasing thing this season was to see the boys gel inside and outside of the SJ Arena, and it would be unfair to single out one individual. The boys have developed not only as individuals, but as a team and a collective. The Tier 3 awards for Most Improved Player for the Under-9 category goes to Hussein Mauji. The Tier 3 award for Under-9's Player of the Year category goes to Aidan Hussein. The Tier 3 Under-10s award for Most Improved Player goes to Omar Karawali. And the Tier 3 Under-10s Player of the Year award goes to Bashir Al-Jamali. We look forward to next year as the boys continue through the leagues, as well as strengthening their friendships on and off the pitch.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, Maz here. Just want to say a few words on behalf of SJFC. I remember this time last year we were all sat at Pepe's in Northwood discussing whether it was worth adding adults to the SJFA setup, and thank God we did, because it has been a resounding success. From the Community Cup to the Flexi League to the training sessions and of course the Hearts Senior League. The award that I'm presenting is the Players Player of the Year, and I just want to give a shout out to the players who finished 2nd and 3rd, who are Matthew Hemraj and Yassine Valji, as both of these players are under the age of 20, and to shine in the adult setup is really impressive. The winner not only shined in our team, but also shined in the league and finished 3rd in the Golden Boot. The first ever SJFC Players Player of the Year goes to none other than Amirali Marali.
Assalamu alaikum, my name's Ali Kamal, head coach of Stanmore Jeffries Football Club. So has gone for us so far this season? I think we did quite well. Especially putting the boys together of 5-a-side, 7-a-side, who are dominant as an individual, but getting them to play it together in 11-a-side football that who've never played before. I think they've learned so much in terms of how to adapt to play in that level, and adapting to play as a team, and adapting to play a 11-a-side football. Highlight for me would be just seeing Stanmore A and B playing together, and I think we had a B team. You know, our work was you know, from the last year, the summer, trying to put the boys to play a really good football, and then it paid off. So the award for the first team player of the season, and that's Gibran. And I think the reason that he's won the award is that the way he motivates his peers. You know, he's always hunger. He's always, regardless of how much we lose him by, he's the one that behind the driving force of our team. I think my highlight of the season would be just coaching those boys, especially a group of young boys at that age who are so well respected. And I tell you what, anyone that coaches those boys will be absolutely blessed to have them, because 1 is you get respect, 2 is they learn, 3 is their hunger to play football. And for me, that would be my main reason.
At Stanmore Jeffries Football Academy, we strongly believe and firmly believe in hard work and passion. We believe in inspiration and impact. And by that I mean inspiration, impact from across the range, from the players, from the coaches, volunteers, from the management. And this whole concept is very much epitomized by Stanmore Jeffries Football Academy. Looking back 5 years in time, where the whole journey started, and looking at where we are today, it's a range of achievements that we've managed to display to the community and the football society at large. We're getting recognition and acknowledgement from the FA and all other clubs around the country for the work that we've been able to deliver. And this goes back to the point about inspiration and impact, and the work that the coaches have put in over the years, the work that the management have put in during the years, is something that our community needs to be proud of, something that our community needs to be grateful for. And on behalf of the community, on behalf of Stanmore Jeffries Sports Club, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the work that has been achieved within Stanmore Jeffries Football Academy. talking about recognition and acknowledgement and hard work and passion and inspiration and impact, there's one man who fills all these criteria and ticks all these boxes, and that is none other than our own Uncle Mo. I followed him throughout the whole SGFA journey, from the time when he became a coach in the early days. He moved up to becoming a manager of one of the age groups. He then moved on to become the secretary during my office time, and then he took over the mantle and literally took Stanmore Jeffries Football Academy to another level. And I've been working very closely with him, and I know each and every step that this young man, in my eyes, has taken, and the examples that we can draw from his work and the work that he has delivered is something to be really proud of. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, personally, as the chairman of Stanmore Jeffries, on behalf of the whole club and on behalf of the community, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation and ask the Almighty to shower his blessings on our own Uncle Mo. Uncle, I've got something for you. And if we were at Northwood Academy, I would have had the opportunity to personally hand over this small token of appreciation to you. Given the circumstances, maybe we cannot do that at Northwood Academy. However, I would fail in my duty if I did not personally give it in your hands, because that is the true way of showing my appreciation to you. So therefore,
Assalamu alaikum. Uncle, come on, step out. We have to keep social distancing.
I wasn't expecting it.
No, you were supposed to be a surprise as well.
I wasn't expecting it.
I hope you're not in your PJs. Oh, that's good.
Oh my God, this is really throwing me.
Yeah. Trainers, chappal, anything will do, Uncle. It was a surprise. He didn't know that we were coming. He's shocked. You should see his face, by the way. It's okay, Uncle.
So I wasn't expecting this in any way. I was wondering why I had to wear my
You have to keep two meters.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, sorry. All right, so, Uncle, because we haven't been able to arrange on-site award ceremony for this year, we had a small piece of appreciation, token of appreciation for you. And I didn't just want to send it in the post, but I wanted to personally come over and hand it over to you. So, Uncle, for your contribution to Stanmore Jeffries Football Academy, Stanmore Jeffries Football Club, for the past 5 years, your contribution and commitment has been absolutely outstanding. And for that, only the Almighty can reward you for that. However, from our side, from the club, as the chairman of Stanmore Jeffries, I would like to hand over a small token of appreciation. Let me open this. Sure, don't drop it.
No wonder you want to respond to my messages, mate, MJ.
there you go. There you go. We'll keep it less formal, Uncle, but there you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Here.
Thank you. I mean, I wasn't expecting this in any way. Many thanks for coming all the way here to do this for me. I'm actually a bit of a shock, so I'm lost for words.
I can see tears in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm lost for words. I want to just say, really, I want to just thank everyone the opportunity to really be able to do this. It's been a wonderful experience. I've got to know so many people. I've learned so much about myself, about our community, all positive, of course. And, you know, I really am lost for words. I'm really appreciate the chance, and, you know, it's been a journey. It's been a fun journey. Sometimes it's a struggle with all journeys, but it's been worthwhile. And I think we should all be proud of the community, the coaches, the parents, the boys, what we've achieved over the last 4 years. And I think this is just the start. We've got so many things that we can still do over the next couple of years. If we get the right people behind that, with the support from the parents, the SJ leadership, the Hujat leadership, we could one day have our own stadium, our own ground, and we could be on the TV playing football on a regular basis. We just need that vision. We need that leadership. So I hope people leading from behind are coming along and giving us that chance to do what we really want us to do. So again, appreciate it and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. And I think those words and the way he expressed them in such a passionate manner really epitomizes who Uncle is and the kind of passion he has for the club. And for that, the club and the community are grateful indeed.
Stop, I don't want going back! Cover me up, half. Yeah,
So, who is next in line to take on the custodian of this great club? Alhamdulillah, we have someone who knows the ethos of the club and has been part of the setup, starting as a coach, joining the core team, and now ready to take on the helm of the club. So Nazir, over to you. Okay then.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'd like to say what an honour it is to be the new chair of Stanmore Jaffrey's. It's been wonderful to see the club grow and expand as it has done under Uncle Mo. And I have to say, in the 70 years that he's been chair, well, okay, maybe not 70, but everyone can see the toll that it's taken on him and his hair. At least I don't have that problem. What are you laughing at? Over the years, it's been fantastic to see the club grow from the roots that it started on at the Hive to what we have today, where we have over 150, 160 boys every week coming to training. We've grown from a club that used to play on Sundays to a club that's now entered the Chiltern Church League. We went from 3 teams in our inaugural season to now having 7 teams, and inshallah we will have more teams next season. It's been wonderful to see the creation of Stanmore Jaffrey's Football Club, where we now have a group of adults who've started to play football every week and also have a team in the Hertfordshire League. This gives our boys the opportunity to move from playing youth football into an adult setup. It allows them to continue to play football and enjoy the game. It's been a privilege to work with our parents, our sponsors, our boys, but most of all, the coaches who on this journey have been extraordinary in making the club what it is today. It has been amazing to see how we've developed the boys, watching the boys grow as we go through this. And inshallah, I expect wonderful things to come. SJFA has grown immensely over the last 4 years. And for me, it's now a journey of taking this club, stabilising the growth that we've done, looking at how we develop further, and most importantly, making sure that the boys develop their football and enjoy their football. It is not just about the football, it's not just about how we take the boys onto the pitch, it's about the camaraderie and about how the boys feel with each other. Ultimately, we are a community club, and seeing the boys arriving on a Sunday afternoon, coming into the pitches, actually greeting each other, not seeing some people that they haven't seen for a few weeks, etc. It's been wonderful to see them do all of that. So, inshallah, as we progress through, I am looking forward to working with my team and the coaches to take SJFA to the next level. Assalamu alaikum.
In between the two.